The religions of ancient China were not confined to a single organized system or doctrine, but instead formed a rich and complex tapestry of beliefs, rituals, and philosophies that shaped Chinese civilization for thousands of years. Unlike many other ancient cultures, China did not develop a dominant, exclusive religion. Instead, it cultivated a harmonious coexistence of multiple traditions, primarily Confucianism, Daoism, Taoism, and later Buddhism, alongside ancient folk beliefs and ancestor. Before the emergence of formal philosophies, early Chinese religion was deeply rooted in nature and family. During the Shang dynasty, circa 1600 to 1046 BCE, people believed in a supreme deity known as Shangdi, along with a host of spirits connected to natural forces such as rivers, mountains, and the sky. Ancestor worship was central to early Chinese spirituality. Families believed that the spirits of their ancestors continued to exist and could influence the fortunes of the living. During the Zhou dynasty, 1046 to 256 BCE, the concept of the mandate of heaven emerged. This idea held that rulers governed with divine approval, but only as long as they ruled justly. If a king became corrupt or tyrannical, heaven would withdraw its mandate, justifying rebellion and the rise of a new dynasty. This belief combined religion with political authority and helped shape Chinese governance for centuries. One of the most influential belief systems in ancient China was Confucianism, founded by the philosopher Confucius, 551 to 479 BCE. Rather than focusing on gods or the afterlife, Confucianism emphasized ethics, social relationships, and moral behavior. Confucius believed that a stable society depended on individuals fulfilling their roles with virtue and responsibility. While Confucianism focused on social order, Daoism or Taoism emphasized harmony with nature and the universe. It is traditionally associated with the sage Laozi, who is believed to have written the foundational text, the Tao Te Ching. Daoism centers on the concept of the Tao, Tao, meaning the way. The Tao is the fundamental principle that governs the universe, an unseen force that flows through all things. Although not a religion in the traditional sense, legalism played a significant role in shaping ancient Chinese thought. It emphasized strict laws, harsh punishments, and centralized power as the means to maintain order. Legalist thinkers believed that humans were naturally selfish and required strong control to behave properly. This philosophy was adopted by the Qin dynasty, particularly under Emperor Qin Shi Huang, who unified China in 221 BCE. Buddhism was introduced to China during the Han Dynasty, around the 1st century CE, through trade routes such as the Silk Road. Originating in India with the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, Buddhism brought new ideas about suffering, enlightenment, and the cycle of rebirth. At first, Buddhism was foreign and unfamiliar, but it gradually gained acceptance. Chinese thinkers adapted Buddhist teachings to fit their own cultural context, blending them with Confucian and Taoist ideas. One of the most unique aspects of ancient Chinese religion was the coexistence of multiple traditions. Rather than competing, Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism often complemented each other. A person might follow Confucian principles in public life, practice Taoist rituals for health and harmony, and turn to Buddhism for spiritual salvation. This blending of beliefs is sometimes referred to as the three teachings. Religion in ancient China was deeply integrated into daily life. Rituals were performed at home, in temples, and at state ceremonies. These rituals included offerings to ancestors, prayers for good harvests, and festivals celebrating seasonal changes. Temples were dedicated to various gods, spirits, and historical figures. Emperors conducted grand ceremonies to honor heaven and ensure the prosperity of the nation.